Kwara State Government has commenced the distribution of another round of 17,578 50 kg bags of maize, sorghum and millet palliatives it received from the federal government to further support vulnerable citizens occasioned by the fuel subsidy removal. The food items are already being distributed among the less privileged across the 16 local government areas of the state. According to the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor of Kwara State on Community Development, Dr. Lawal Olorungbebe, the food items are already being distributed among the less privileged across the 16 local government areas of the state, according to the Special Assistant. Olorungbebe noted that the palliative distribution is guided by the template the state received from the federal government and that his office only supervises it by ensuring that it gets to the right people.
The items actually came from the federal government. So the items actually came from the National Security Advisor, National Emergency Management Agency, across the states in the country. But this is for Kwara State. So the items we have here are maize, sorghum, and millets for the vulnerable people in Kwara State. So the instruction given from the federal government is that there has to be a committee in each local government area that will oversee the items, how it goes and to whom it will go. So in each local government area, we have the DPM, in the absence of the chairman local government areas. So we have the DPMs, we have the traditional rulers, we have DSS, ICPC, EFCC, all together, the CSO, and youth council, women representatives, and so on and so forth. So these are the people that will take care of it in each local government area. So what we are doing is just to ensure that it gets to each local government area. So by the time it gets there, they will now look at the vulnerable ones amongst them through the traditional rulers, through the DPMs, the development officers, and so on and so forth, to ensure that it gets to the last mile.
Total number in whole, we have millet, sorghum, and maize. The millet is 2,916. The maize is 7,042, while the sorghum is 8,320. Whole is 18,278, 50 kg each. Yeah, it's shared to all across the 16 local government. So the modality is this. So we use it in the first day. We started on the 1st of June, so which was distributed to 6 local government. The 6 local government include Barutin, Kayama, Asa, Ilorin East, Ifelodo, and Okero on the 2nd of June. So Patiji, Edu, Oyun, Ofa, and Ilorin South and Moro. Why the third part of it is Irekpodun, Ilorin West, Isin, and Ekiti local government.
Director of Personnel Management for Ekiti Local Government, Anyantola Mukaila, and that of Irekpodun Local Government, Saduku Abdullahi, said the handling of the program was perfect and commended the state government and other key stakeholders who assisted in identifying target people.
It was very, very successful. We left Ilorin around 3 p.m. yesterday. We got to our place around 7 and people are still waiting. And we have a template on the distribution. The Jamaat al-Nasr, the Christian Association of Nigeria, people living with disability. And after giving them their due, we share the other one to the 10 wards of the local government. And the wards representative receive it on behalf of the people of the ward. And we followed about 3-4 of them to their ward to see how the distribution is going about. And we later realized it was shared as expected.
Well, I want to commend His Excellency Malam Abdurrahman Abdurazak and FEMA for the generous donation of this palliative. Now, the handlers of this exercise, they are perfect. The exercise was perfectly arranged and executed. I want to use this opportunity to commend the team leader, that is SSA Community Development, and his team. They have eased our work as the Director of Personnel Management at our various local government, I want to use this opportunity to commend the traditional rulers, my committee members at the local government level, and indeed the entire people of Irekwadun local government.
The Permanent Secretary General Services, Kwara State, Shuaib Abdulganiu, while supervising the distribution, also speak on the success of the exercise so far.
We have maize, we have sorghum, we have millet. Maize is 7,042 bag or 50 kg. Sorghum is 8,320 bag or 50 kg. Then millet, 2,916 bag or 50 kg. All these items were received and distribution had commenced already to the 16 local governments under the various committees set up to distribute to the vulnerable citizens. Well, the criteria is basically to consider the vulnerable citizens. So on each, from each local government, we have the DPM as chairman of distribution committee. Other members of the committee comprises of the development officers of the local governments and the community leaders, and members of the Vulnerable Association, jointly with the traditional leader of various local governments to ensure the item reach the needy. Already it has gone around the 16 local governments.
The federal government initiative was to bring succor to the vulnerable ones across the federation following the removal of fuel subsidy.